Okay everyone, welcome to another video. There's been quite a lot of talk, people actually noticing for a change the mess that some people leave in the outdoors. Things like chairs, broken tents, etc., fires, the complete lack of leave no trace, and we're not even talking about the deliberate fly tipping that some people seem to do in forest areas, etc. We've all come across these, but we're also guilty ourselves sometimes. How many of you have thought that I'll just leave the orange peel next to the trig or the banana skin next to the trig. It'll decompose. Well, it doesn't. It just dries up and can take sometimes years to disappear. When I'm out, I've always carried something to take my rubbish away, and increasingly I'm taking other people's rubbish away. The amount of times I've reached the top of a hill or mountain and found banana skins, a bottle stuck in the cairn, old orange peel, brittle but still there. I used to take a latex glove with me to protect myself from carrying it up, and what I always took on my journeys, either during the day or at night, was this dry bag from the pound shop. It's made of a sort of vinyl. I don't think it's ripstop. It's lined, seam sealed, and the advantage is that I could throw all the rubbish in there. If I'm on a 5-day walk, all the bags, everything, the coffee grounds, and my toilet paper in a poop bag, everything could be thrown in this, emptied out into a bin when I got to civilization, and then the rather stinky bag could be washed out and reused. This has seen a lot of trips. I have kept care of it. I haven't put in anything sharp because this could easily be sliced open. The trouble is, it doesn't really have much in the way of attachment points to fit on your rucksack. When I have a rucksack with side pockets, water bottle pockets, the stretchy ones, I would just fill it and roll it a bit and stick it in the side. My latest rucksack doesn't have any of that, and it got a bit, if you're on a multi-day trip, you empty it and then it's still dirty until you get home, really. And then, so it does begin to reek a little bit after a time. So I went and got myself an alternative, rather expensive alternative. This is a Sea to Summit trash bag. I think it's about the same size as the other one, about 10 litres, but it has daisy chains to attach to the rucksack. It isn't as durable, I don't think, and it doesn't wash out, but instead it has a closure mechanism where you roll and fold a standard trash bag, or you could use a compostable bag, and it lines this, and then you can seal it like any other dry bag. Two cords here to hang on, your usual dry bag clip. As you can see, I've not actually used this in anger yet. Instructions on how to put in a new polythene bag, and also how to close it for those that have never used a dry bag before. Leave no trace label. Now, why did I get this? This is not cheap. This is the small version, but this is not cheap. It does come with 2 polythene bags, but these are the same bin liner things that I use at home. As I said, I can just take out the bag. This all unfolds here. I can then remove the bag, tie it up, put it in a bin, and then put in another bag that I'll be carrying and use that. I can use any bags. I can use them from recycle bags, from packaging, whatever. I can put them in. They'll all fit. It won't leak. It'll have the bag and also the dry bag. I can attach it to the outside of my pack so it won't contaminate anything inside, using carabiners or straps. And when I'm not using it, it just rolls up and fits in wherever I want it to go. Now, these aren't the strongest things in the world, but they're more like pull tabs for helping put back on this thing. Is it better than this for day use? No, this is fine. Apart from the fact that it doesn't really have great attachment points. This is fine for a couple of days, maybe up to 3 days worth of rubbish. Food packs, sweetie wrappers, banana peel, coffee grounds, all these sort of things. And then you just wash it out. I would have to keep this more hygienic, I'd have to package everything in separate polythene bags, carrying more polythene bags, Ziplocs, things like that. Dog poop bags are very good for it, but it's all extra faff and extra weight. With this, I can carry extra bags in the bottom of here, separate, not covered by this. I still have to think about sharp objects, but then again, I'm not really carrying any cans or anything up the hills apart from maybe the odd can of lager or something like that, which I wouldn't be crushing anyway because I can get money back on them. So I would just empty them out, put them in, and they shouldn't damage anything. I wouldn't be putting it in my pack, I'd be carrying it on the outside, and it should work quite well. Why am I doing this? Well, we're all supposed to leave no trace. I always check where I've been camping, make sure there's nothing sitting around. I always practice good toileting techniques with the cat holes, trowels, bagging up, toilet paper, etc. There's nothing worse than coming across in the middle of nowhere a load of rather dirty tissues lying on the ground or in bushes, etc. No, it's not ideal, it's not hygienic, norovirus, etc. All this can be packed away in here. It's sealed, no smell. You just put the bags, the dirty tissues, into a dog poop bag or whatever, and then stick it in. I detest seeing rubbish up the hills, plastic bottles, peel, sweetie wrappers. I know a lot of it isn't from us. A lot of it gets blown and it's there anyway, but I do pick them up. I would recommend though that you carry a latex glove or something, because some of them are pretty rank. They've been up there for a while. You don't know what's on them. We can all do our bit, even though it's a little bit, to try and keep our nature clean and tidy, and try to live by access codes, countryside codes, and the principle of leave no trace. I'm not here to lecture anybody. This is just something that I'm quite passionate about, and I have seen, especially since lockdown, more and more people who have not learnt how to respect nature, leaving fires half extinguished, thinking they can burn plastic bottles and cans and that will somehow mitigate taking them home, especially people who are only 100 or 200 metres from a roadside but can't be bothered carrying things and disposing them in their own bins or even in local community bins. Just need a little bit of cop on. Do you need something like this? No. Just buy something like this. It will still keep the smell out if you fold it up, or just carry a plastic bag to put it in. The main thing is, if you carry it in, carry it out. Don't leave it up the hills. Okay, well, on that note, I better leave you. Tell me what you think in the comments, and we'll see what sort of conversation we have. Yeah, I do accept that this is expensive. I think it was 28 euros. I've seen it for almost 40 euros on sale. It's not ideal for everybody. Let me know what you think, whether you just rather take a bag, a vinyl pouch like the one I used to use, or whether you think this would be a help on your leave no trace journeys. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, give it a subscribe. I'm almost at 100, which is means a lot to me. If you like it, give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Let me know, and then I can do better. Thanks everyone. See you later. Bye bye.